Oh, look, I'm just glad we improved on last week. That's what we wanted to do. We didn't focus too much on the outcome, but I was proud of how the boys dug in for each other. So, yeah, happy with the outcome.
Coach, there wasn't a huge amount of celebrations at the end. There is a sense that there's a job to do next weekend.
Oh, yeah, like it's probably the biggest challenge in world rugby, going to Eden Park, and we know that. So, like, you've just got to be level, There's no... always like it's, you can't wipe away, 50 good things someone does with one bad thing, and it works in the reverse as well. You don't just say, oh, you win once in quite a long time, and you think that you've done anything special. It's just about preparation, trying to improve every day, and we'll try and improve again tomorrow, because this is the path that we have to go on if we're going to be competitive consistently going forward, So, yeah, like it was nice for the lads. It's an abridged Rugby Championship, so really, it's nice to have won that, but it's still only the 3 games, So we want to test ourselves over more and more and more games.
Steve, you've lost close ones here quite often. On the other side of that, come home.
Yeah, it's obviously better than being on the other side of it, that's for sure. But I think we just tried to hang in there and stay in the contest at every point in the game, and the boys did that. We knew it would be close at the end; it always is. And we hung in there. Once again, I thought the guys that came off the bench really changed the game, and that's been a positive thing for us so far this season. So that's something we can take away.
After the game? Oh yeah, look, I was proud of their efforts, no doubt. I think what I was happy about was a very big crowd that came in tonight, had an enjoyable night. That's what we're lucky in the way that we can have the opportunity to influence all those people and let them enjoy their rugby. And we've said from the start, we just want people to be proud of the performances. Doesn't guarantee winning, right? But we want them to be proud of their Australian team, and that'll only happen by continuing to stay in it. Like we didn't do anything particularly special tonight. We just stayed in it, and that's what we need to do. Show that commitment, keep working at it, and then refine it as we go along, and see where it puts us. And we'll try and do that again next week in our preparation, so that we can be ready for the match over there.
How important is the result? Belief of the players that what they're doing is
Look, we're working on our belief every day. I still think that this team, they're still building in that area, and if you think that you solve any of those issues because you win a game here or there, you're only putting a surface, like a Band-Aid over a deep cut. You need to get more belief by working hard, training hard, having a really good reason why you want to play the game, and why you want to be good at the game, and if that then gives us results, that's a bonus as well. So we're still working on that, and we're going to have we've still got a while to go before we solve that equation. I think.
Michael and Stephen, just about the scrum. I've been very happy about that.
Yeah, I think that we've been working hard. It's just another step along the way there around how we're setting ourselves up. More practice. Everyone getting aligned under the one philosophy, and we just got to keep practicing more, because it worked for us tonight. But if we're not improving again next week, it could go against us, because that's how tight it is, those confrontations, So consistency is key, and that's what we want to try and do, is be consistent in the way we work in the scrum.
Michael, we've talked over and over again about depth in position, building a squad mentality, blokes coming in. Nick White's sort of the ultimate example of that, like the way he's coming tonight.
Well, like we've spoke about our finishers, and the job they have to do, and Nick White was given more time tonight, based off the way he's performed in his training all week, and he wanted to take that opportunity. I think he was asked to kick a goal from long range, and and he had good distribution, good service, and also scored a try. So that's good, and that's what I want. I want guys to be putting their hand up and saying, I want to be in this, you know. So that'll help the competition for the places in the squad.
Steve Ritchie said that he wasn't quite sure what you did to the scrum for the buckle so much. Do you know what you did to it?
Oh, mate, I didn't really know what to say to that, but like Check said, we trained hard in it during the week, and got some good stuff out there, but we're going to have another big week. It was better than last week, so we've just got to keep building on that.
Steve, you wouldn't work with Byron the Desmond much. What's he been telling? What's he been working on the Wallaby scrum for the last few weeks?
Well, it's good for me personally having a hooker as the coach, you know, because he played in 4 World Cups, you know, so he's not much he hasn't seen in those dark arts. So I've picked a hell of a lot up from him already in the time we've spent together. So it's been really good. You know, he's very passionate about the scrum.
Has he changed anything technically with the way you're engaging or the way you're binding?
There's little things here and there all the time, but you know, we work on stuff during the week. Once again, we'll look at the video of this game, and there'll be heaps of things to work on. You know, there's 8 people involved, and everyone is always going to have stuff to work on. So we've got to keep doing that each week.
Coach, you've got a huge challenge now next weekend. How do you prepare the team this week?
Just try and improve, you know, a little bit every day, like we've been doing. And I know that you might think that we're a little bit like down, you know, because I can see what is wanting to happen. But the reality is, like, we've only won one game against New Zealand in a long time, and me more than anyone knows that stands for only a little bit. It doesn't stand for nothing. It only stands for a little bit, and consistency is king. And we've got to go out there and prepare each day to be competitive with the #1 team in the world on their own patch, and that'll be our target. But we'll just take it day by day and work towards that match on Saturday. Yeah, not bad. I thought they did a lot of work, you know. So it didn't struggle in a couple of set pieces, having the 2 sevens there, a couple of lineouts, 2 or 3 lineouts, which we can't really afford to do because it allowed the opposition back into the game when that happened. So we'll have to have a look at how that went down. But you know, I think that Fardy worked really hard and took a lot of responsibility in the set piece in the back row, and I thought they combined well together.
Will you take the opportunity to celebrate the swim that Michael? Talk about moving on quickly, but will you celebrate them?
How do you mean celebrate?
Take a bit of time to look around and enjoy the win.
Oh, man, in the dressing room, you know, you sing the national anthem as loud as you possibly can after you win a game. You know, that's what the game's for. You know, I don't want to be a sad sack, you know, and I'm there next week, blah, blah, blah. So you take a moment to congratulate your players. You sing the national anthem with pride and loud, and you sit down with your mates afterwards in the dressing room like old-fashioned times, and you know, talk about the game and what happened, and everyone, you know, and enjoy that 80 or 100 minutes or whatever in the warm-up and everything that just took place. And then you'll get on the bus and you'll start going back to the hotel and you'll start thinking, all right, what am I doing now to get ready for next week? Like, and that's the truth of the matter. That's what I think, right? A responsible guy, like if I was in that situation, that's what I'd be doing, and that's what I'm going to be doing as the coach. So, you know, I think that's the way to do it. You take a moment, you enjoy what happened on the field and how hard it was, and then you just get on with the next one and start preparing. There's plenty of time to think about all stuff like that when the season's over.
Michael, the combination 9-10 didn't work that well. Is it still work in progress for you?
Oh, I'm not. I don't know if it's the combination didn't work. I just thought that we had a few erratic passes. You know, we didn't, and that often comes from the ruck. Like, often we found a black jersey in between the ruck and the halfback. So Nick Phipps wasn't quite sure whether he should ruck that guy or whether he should step over and pass the ball from there, and it did cause him a few problems trying to because guy wasn't sort of in the way, he was just on the ground, you know, so I wasn't really sure, he wasn't really sure if he, how to approach that situation. And we've got to work on that to give him a better, a cleaner delivery so that the 9-10 combination or the 9-10 link can work a little bit better.
Last question, is there any injury concerns?
I think there's a few tired lads, especially some of our veterans. I think they worked hard. So Matt's got a couple of, Matt Giddo's got a couple of ice bags on his legs and stuff like that, but nothing that's going to endanger anyone for next week, I think.
Adam actually Kirby hurt his neck.
No, all good. I think it was just precautionary, you know. So he was fine from that, so he's good.